Is this
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're
watching Death Curse.
Hey-o.
Say a bunch of cool shit.
I've got a lot to say, and even more to prove. I can tell that glance out.
Fucking Pocket Jeff gets me every time.
He's always there.
I love jacking it in Pompeii.
That's hilarious. Yeah, dude, that caught me off guard when I was uploading it. You should have seen the smile that like creeped across my face as it was like uploading on StreamYard finally too. And it wasn't like error, does not accept MOV files. I just almost
Sorry
sent
about
the YouTube link to you guys instead of tweeting it out. It's like, hey guys, if you want to check this out, we're live on YouTube right now.
What is up, Institute? What is up, everybody? We are Death Curse. That was Spencer, I am Ryan, and the other guy is Jeff.
And that was Ryan's awesome intro he put together for us.
Yes, the new intro, that makes me laugh like an idiot. I was all worried that the minute of music would get us flagged or something, but I think Tear Out the Heart might have broken up, fellas, so no worries.
I also tried Shazamming it while I was waiting for you to get me the song file. I was, or the Google mic, whatever.
Yeah,
and it was like, no, we don't recognize that song. So I was like, I don't think it's copyrighted.
This isn't music.
And like vultures with roadkill, we are here to clean up.
Yeah, like I told you when I had originally put it together. So they released that EP with a vocalist, and then right after they were about to go on tour with that guy, and he ended up being like a whiny emo wiener, and was like afraid to go on tour or something, so they immediately fired him and replaced him with a new guy, and they sort of like forgot that like EP they released with the original vocalist existed, and then they became sort of like trying to be like a post-hardcore Misfits, and I think they did 1 or 2 albums, and that sort of fizzled out pretty quickly because a bunch of like grown men that aren't the Misfits dressing up in that sort of vibe is a hard sell and a weird left turn from where they were, which was like on the verge of like post-hardcore death metal territory, and then they were like, now we're kind of like a spooky monster jam band. It was a strange pivot.
It sounded bad until you called them a spooky monster jam band, and then I was back on board. All right, Spencer's catching his air there, deep sea diving, getting ready for the show.
Like, I was just thinking, like, with jam bands, one of the coolest names ever for a band that I was like so excited to hear for the first time is the Grateful Dead. And it's such a great like metal name, and they have like, that cool skull logo, and I was like, "Fuck, this band's gonna be awesome!" When I'm first discovering music, and then I listened to like, "What's this hippie bullshit?"
Shred so hard. What is up, Ara?
We're just jamming, man.
Yeah, right.
We're just jamming, man.
Noodling with the boys. Josh,
yeah, I was.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ara? Yeah, I never really liked Grateful Dead. I wasn't a big Led Zeppelin fan either. They were super popular.
That's sacrilege in this house.
But they're not bad. I don't think they're bad or anything. Like, obviously, they're great musicians. But
the greatest plagiarists of our time.
Not my thing. I got dragged to a Fish show once. That was interesting. And I'm a total tripper, like stoner dude. You know, I like all that stuff. But like, I'm also like to do it in my house alone kind of thing.
Yeah, that's. I think we've talked about it. How like weed culture is like just a huge cringe fest. It's like,
yeah.
That's that same thing where it's like, I could probably find 1 million spots at Burning Man and a bunch of people that I would get along with great. for about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, and everyone's nice for the most part. I mean, they're a bunch of silly stoners
like,
that smell like patchouli.
Living in that forever, no.
Well, and
Can't do
you
it.
were a wee baby at this time because it was the late '90s, and so in the late '90s, especially, weed culture was only Jamaican, like in imagery.
Oh, see, that's
like
more my vibe.
Just dreadlocks and shit.
Everything was the green, the red, and the black,
White
with the
Jamaican.
gold, and like everything, but not actually Jamaican. A bunch of white people and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Oh, that's not my vibe.
Remember
But people-
PCU? John Favreau
Oh,
with
the
his
movie?
little mini dreads.
Oh yeah.
I forgot all about that.
And what was it? Gary Oldman and True Romance.
We got everything from a Diddle Joe to a what is it? Fuck a Vino
Yeah,
or
what
something.
the fuck
Vino.
is what is his name in that?
Drexel.
Yeah, Drexel.
Thank you. I was like,
the
why
Drexel.
the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, he thinks it's white boy day.
It's one of the best roles ever.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so good.
I thought of that because Rucking Fountain just did a fucking True Romance drop for them, and I was like, if there's a shirt that just is Drexel gigantic on it, I'm gonna have to get it. Because it's always White Boy Day.
There's been a pair of beautiful breastises on that screen. You haven't looked once.
What up, Colin?
So
We're gonna be
again,
drawing soon. We're just doing these now where we warm up a little bit. We hang out first. Jeff draws immediately because it's not a competition. It's just a chill stream. I think we're doing Buddy tonight, but we're not.
I'm
We
winning.
haven't really.
I'm winning.
Yeah, we haven't really been doing prompts because we're just sort of getting through the backer sketches we have to do on the original campaign as quickly as possible. I'm thinking I might actually just like pencil sketch a bunch of them tonight so I can ink them at a later point. But we're getting through those, hanging out. I'm not sure what Jeff's doing tonight because it's kind of hard to see.
I'll do that too, but I'm also. Oh shit! This thing's still in reverse. Damn it!
oh, I was like, Jeff's a lefty, and not politically, but southpaw.
This camera, I got this.
You got a problem with lefties?
I got this app for my phone. It's like, I don't know if you guys use it, Iridium or something, or Iridian, and it like lets you use your phone as a webcam, and it worked fine last week. And this week it's reversed for some reason. I couldn't get it to work.
Buy you a fucking webcam and a headset. This is getting insane.
I have a webcam, but I wanted to try my phone because it was easy.
You've got all these insane rigs to do the most simple shit. It's been a thing on the internet for like 10, 15 years now. Like,
hey,
he's got his wife holding a camcorder.
I will say it looks really good.
Yeah, we heard it, Ryan. It wasn't funny.
Well, no, I didn't hear it because I'm deaf and I'm talking over him. But I was gonna say,
See,
it
Jeff?
does. From how far away I am on the screen, it is like incredible detail on your phone. Like I'm seeing like insane. Your hand almost looks too real, like it's dropping into like the uncanny valley. You got this weirdly proper neutral lighting going on where
if you look into
really that blown
the abyss,
out. I've been studying filmmaking too much, man. I'm like, oh, that's a nice fill light you got there. What's your rig, man? I am here. Yes, Colin. Yes, you are. We're here. We're queer. We're just getting started.
We're just getting used to it.
Kiss the boys.
We're not proud of it.
Just told our dad.
Just getting started.
He's not very happy right now.
Yeah, he's not proud. Ain't that the truth?
You said you're not gay enough. Prove it.
My dad would probably be more proud of me if I told him I was gay at this point.
That takes courage, son.
Yeah,
I can never do it.
Yeah.
That explains.
He was so
a lot,
ashamed
son.
of me when I told him I wanted to be a comic maker.
Yeah, as of right now, I just love making comics and I'm into musicals.
That's when your dad outs himself to you. He's like, "Yeah, I tried it many times, but it just wouldn't take." You know, there was your uncle.
Never stuck for me. What's up, Ty?
I always hoped it'd work out for you, man.
Shout out to my pops. He's a dude.
I thought those Richard Simmons tapes would pay off one day.
Oh my god. Oh, so yeah, I can talk about it now a little bit before I get into drawing. The baby teeth short is not going to be ready in time for Halloween with everything going on, but it will be shot shortly after that. It's technically starting shooting soon on film, but I have a bunch of different insert shots I need to do leading up to one big shoot where we're going to have multiple people here. But it is getting started soon. We have all the camera equipment and everything set up. I've been talking to some friends in the industry, getting some feedback and things, trying to figure shit out.
Some of my industry friends, yeah.
Yeah, them cool guys. Honestly,
I'm just rubbing elbows over here.
I mean, we don't normally name drop, but one of the main dudes who's gotten back to me a bunch, who I know wouldn't care, is Adam Lawson. Has been like fucking. I don't even know how to word how helpful he's been. Just letting me bounce just the dumbest questions off of him, and he answers them completely sincere.
Do you wipe from the front or the back?
Gives me the time, yeah, right? So do I have to kiss every producer on the mouth? He's like, come on, man, I got books to make. Are these serious questions?
How reinforced is the casting couch, really?
Yeah, do the doors
Is
all
Harvey
lock
Weinstein
from the
still
inside?
a thing? Because he told me he is. He made me suck some stuff. I just want to make sure it was worth it.
Yeah, if I just gotta do that one guy, I figure might as well get it out of the way instead of doing everybody for a big maybe.
That'll be
the top's what I say.
The sad thing is that's really like the reality of what was going on at Miramax for a really long time. It was like, listen, I could blow every producer in Hollywood and maybe never get this movie made. Or I could just go blow Weinstein and this movie's done by next year. Say what
Weinstein
you will,
afterwards, I think I was just Me Too'd that.
Yeah, I think I just Me Too'd myself.
Just turns himself in. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah. I don't know who molested who, but neither of us are proud, and I want to go to prison. That'd be cool. You're the guy, like, when Harvey went down, you're the one guy who gets arrested, where they're like, actually, from the transcripts here, you're the one who assaulted him.
After all these years, Harvey only went down once, and it was to jail.
Oh, man. I wonder where he is now. Wouldn't it be funny if
one of those, like, resort jails?
He's ghost producing movies? As
Who's this Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
Producing the new Tarantino film.
That'd be rad.
Did his brother get in trouble too? Or just him?
No, I think supposedly the rumor was that his brother kind of orchestrated the whole thing, because it wasn't even like everybody was like, it was an open secret. It was like, no, it was past that. It was like literally just like everybody knew that this was the thing that Harvey Weinstein did. So there's like secret can be left at the door at that point. It's just knowledge.
Yeah. Fucking Family Guy, what's his name? The guy that created that show, he was always talking about it.
Yeah, there's like jokes going back to it like 10, 15 years ago, and like you can't like find a photo of the guy going back 20 years where he's not like holding women like they're his mistress or something. A lot of ass grabbing hands and stuff. He's the other end of the spectrum from Keanu. And
oh, he's nega Keanu?
Yeah. With the Crayola crayon wiener on a hot summer day. Yeah, it's just it's wacky, but like everything I've learned is basically like my mouth will never fit in Hollywood.
No. I thought he was trying to say I would never fit in a mouth in Hollywood.
It's very rare that things sell on spec now unless they are sold for fairly cheap, evidently. Or you have like an extremely good rep, I'm finding out.
Oh yeah, I won't give out exact numbers or anything, but like when we sold Hiding in Time to Warner Brothers the first time, there was commas involved and stuff like that in the payment. Like it was huge. And then it was like 2018, MGM took it and they were like, here's a couple hundred.
Yeah, we got
if you wanted to take it. If not, we're moving on.
I don't even think I ended up mentioning this to Kevin or Christian at the time because it was so early on. But before we had even got picked up by Alterna, we got hit up by a fairly big name Hollywood investment group. I'd have to go back and look through my emails and everything, but they're sort of like, this was also, it feels like 10 years back now. It was probably actually like 6 or 7 at this point. But we basically got like a cold email because we had our contact information in the campaign. But back when I had done the campaign to fund like Voidwalker and Can't Kill Cade issue 1 together before we even got picked up by Alterna, it was a complete failure. I believe we canceled the campaign too. And we got picked up by Alterna shortly after I met Pete, and Pete was like, yeah, that was the dumbest fucking idea for a campaign ever, and he was completely right. It was a completely fucking dumb idea. John Malin had me on his show. He was like, man, both of these books will kick ass, but this is the dumbest fucking idea for a campaign ever to split it between 2 books. And I was like, you're completely right. And he's like, yeah, neither of the books are done. You basically just have 2 really fucking awesome looking pitch packages. He's like, focus on one of these books, release that first, then the other one. And Pete was like, that's the right idea, release them back to back like that. And originally Cade was supposed to come first, and all this personal shit kept happening between mine and Kevin's lives where like we basically had like family members getting sick and dropping like flies. It was like really rough run where I think Cade was originally supposed to come out in like 2019. Here we are. Issue 3 is coming out in the fall. That's how fucking cursed this book has been. But I'm like really proud of the series, and like I said, it was the one that was supposed to come out first because after discussing with Pete over months and months, it was the one that obviously had the most impact. And Voidwalker at the time was more of just a ultra violent. That was like my anger dumped into everything, and it sort of, through Christian coming on board and us fleshing it out more and bouncing ideas back and forth, I found like more of a heart there and a better like a message I actually wanted to put out in the world instead of just a whole bunch of like pointless anger. That also, like, as we were getting closer and closer to it, I was like, that's gonna feel like a cop-out if we get to the end, and it's just like he's a pissed off guy.
Spoiler, like, he's angry.
Then we are just John Wick. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. I believe everything happens for a reason without getting into all the crystal hippie bullshit, but I'm stoked for it. Issue 3 looks fucking awesome. Now Jeff is the artist on it. Kevin has moved on to other projects, but we still love him. He actually just did a cover for the manga edition of Adam Lawson's book, The Exiled. Real cool, like black and white wraparound cover. Still doing his Kevin things, but I think he's making way bigger money than we can afford here. We're proud of him. I'm trying to also read chat at the same time, so I sound like I'm like having a stroke.
I don't
know. Falling down worked. Oh yeah, no, but that was never. I mean, there was still stuff going on in Voidwalker, but that was never the full point of the story. Anger is kind of part of it, and we're hoping to dive more into that in the future when Christian isn't busy with 1 billion books. He's become very popular, and he was already really popular when I started working with him.
Now he's at the cool kids table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Hollywood boy now too. If you haven't
literally
seen that. Trespasser. We knew it was picked up. I want to say at least a year back now. I think it was early on in COVID. It might be like 2 years. Is that Jason Futches, I believe is his name, and I can't remember his production company, but it's the guy who, I think he brokered the whole deal on the Wonder Woman movies initially. That was his big claim to fame, and I think he wanted to keep the ball rolling, and he read Trespasser randomly and really liked it. And they did a fucking great press release about it. Finally, they got the director attached. Finally, I think they got all the financing in line and everything. I didn't read the whole article yet, so I don't know if it mentions like them shooting date or anything like that. But that's a big step, getting a director.
Yeah, they agreed that if they made the film, they would be allowed to shoot them. Alec Baldwin produced it.
Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna miss him, but he's gonna have a movie. No, we're really stoked for him, and I know Christian was stoked for the director they got. He's a fan, so that's always good. I don't know how much say they had in it, but it seems to be working out for them, and I'm stoked to see the movie because it's a fantastic book. If you haven't read it, I'm pretty sure you can still go pick it up at Alterna. Justin Ryan and Christian
What's that
Rossi.
name?
Yes, Alterna. I'm hoping too.
Say it
dude.
again.
They had Alterna like prominently featured in the press release and everything. Like right in like I think it was the first or second paragraph. I was like, that kicks ass. Hopefully, they have that logo in the movie somewhere. You love to see it.
Oh yeah, Alterna needs its own like Marvel dun 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 like cool
Suck our
opening.
dicks, and then just it smashes through it a Marvel logo. Marvel sucks.
Don't be gay. Don't get Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Marvel's for illiterate kids with no teeth.
Really going hard there.
Pete's like, yeah, I don't want any of this attached to my brand.
Yeah. Can you guys stop putting words like that in my mouth, please? And my ears?
Please, don't do that. Oh, you know what I can do real quick?
What
can
can
you
you
do?
do?
What? Yeah.
I can do something really sexy. I forgot I have a headset on. I'm just gonna...
It's better than that time you forgot pants.
Yeah.
Ew.
Left the camera on. Sorry about that,
You were
guys.
tubing.
I saw that was trending again recently. I forgot to look into it, but I saw his
He
name.
got fired again.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
it's me getting it trending.
Did you get him fired?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spencer wants to replace him. I invented tubing. It's called Desmonding.
Yeah.
Oh, headbutting my camera like an idiot.
So mad at my camera.
This camera sucks.
Is yours reverse? No, you really
I
are
fixed mine.
left-handed. Oh, you
Yeah,
fixed yours.
you really do have a shitty head. The nuns used to tell me that I had the devil's left hand, and then they would slap me with rulers and make me write with my right hand.
Well, you were holding your dick with it at the time, so maybe.
Yeah.
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 It was so
Telling-
much
telling
which
them
hand
that's
you
why
used. It
it's
was
so
more
fast.
so you committing a crime. in
Yeah,
class.
yeah. The devil's hand meant you had your dick in your hand, not that you're left-handed.
Oh,
Totally misread that.
that makes so much more sense. Yeah, no, true story. I think I did Catholic school for like a couple of weeks. They also tried to jump me and my brother ahead like multiple years because we could read good.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they tried to jump you.
Yeah, the
No,
nuns tried
welcome to the Catholic Church, homie.
the nuns tried to beat us in.
You're on the wrong
Yeah.
side of town, boyo.
Yeah. I knew about the Irish guilt. I didn't know about the nun ass whooping.
Yeah, I went to a Lutheran school until 8th grade.
Damn,
But-
that sucks, dude.
No, but it's
I-
not anything like a Catholic school.
I
In
was
fact,
gonna
most
say,
of the
I
lessons
barely
are.
remember my experiences there. Other than that, like, and my mom found that out and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take you and put you in regular school."
I went to a Baptist school, K through 12.
Whoa, what?
Oh yeah, we knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Jesus
Jeff is like the
Christ. I forgot.
golden boy. That's why
Yeah, I forgot.
he loved Danzig in secret.
No, I was the one kid who told the teachers, like, these are the bands I listen to. These are this is the music I listen to. I mean, these are movies I watch. Like, I wasn't afraid to tell them. Like, everybody else would be like, oh, yeah, I only listen to, like, Jars of Clay. you know. And then afterwards, they'd be talking about snorting coke for the first time. Like I was the bad kid for listening to bad music while they were all engaging in drugs and drinking.
Engaging in drugs. You are like the most wholesome bastard in the world. You guys are doing weed? Man, Jeff.
The point I was making is that I was just listening to music.
Weed? We're gonna get you so obliterated if you come visit. I can't wait. Does Rachel drink or anything?
The occasional like dessert wine.
Oh my god. You guys are the guys at like a concert, you smell weed and you're like, we should get out of here.
This is the background.
Yeah. This is a dangerous neighborhood.
You know that this Pat Sajak show was gonna be nice, but it is an awful crowd.
God damn it, Jeff.
Let's go see that John Denver cover band.
We gotta protect you from the world.
They don't have any skunk weed around there.
Man.
Can you believe this? I went to go see Ozzy, and can you believe this? There are people smoking the marijuana there. The nerve of them.
I just wanted to listen to the soothing tones of Black Sabbath. Yeah, you're amazing.
Aww.
So how hardcore Baptist was it? Was it like
angry
preachers?
Blowing the priest
like,
Baptist.
No,
like
yeah, like we used to have so the main college that we were associated with was Liberty, which was Jerry Falwell's university.
Oh, nice.
And he came to our school right after he made the comment about 9/11, you know, about like, oh, it was caused because of the gays.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
So I just told my mom, I was like, can I not go to school tomorrow because I might call him an asshole?
Yeah, seriously.
And she's like, yeah, it's probably good.
When in reality, it was a bunch
like,
of gay Arabs that did it.
Yeah.
I grew up in a Pentecostal
they
church.
were spending all their money at a gay strip club.
Yeah. I grew up in a Pentecostal church,
like,
but I went to a Baptist school, and they're very different. Like Pentecostals, where like everybody sings and dances, and Baptist is very like in the Catholic, like everybody just stands there and sings old hymns, like a mighty fortress. You know, like there's like no like emotion that goes into it.
They kiss a bunch.
Like you go to the Pentecostal, they're running up and down the aisles, and everybody's like yelling and dancing. They're laying the hands, speaking in tongues. It's fun. But you go to a Baptist church and it's like,
everything feels like a funeral.
Our prom didn't have dancing because dancing was banned.
What?
Jeff, you are amazing. Did you meet Rachel in school?
No, I met her in college.
Okay.
Did you guys escape together? Is there a romantic story here?
Yeah, it's like, is this some sort of Baptist
her dad was
cult
John
love
Lithgow,
story?
and he was like, "Oh, you can't date my daughter, city boy." And I was like, "No, let me show you my dance moves." He was like, "No, it's banned here."
He punched.
So I put on a
Jesus
prom
loving lights out. Oh my god!
And that's how I became Kevin Bacon.
Did you go to a religious college too?
No, I went to George Mason.
Oh, you say that like we're best friends going years back.
Final Four, dude. They were in the Final Four.
Bro, I told you, I didn't even go to college.
I don't even know what 4 is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know this about me, Jeff. I ain't no learned boy.
There's one thing I hate in this world, and that's numbers and learning. Okay, that's 2 things. Okay, I do know numbers.
Yeah, I told you, I didn't go to college.
I like the implication too that if you did go to college, then you would know what the Final Four is. But if not, you wouldn't know what that is. There's no college basketball fans that didn't go to college. I mean, come on.
There's 4. I don't know what Final Four is. There's always going to be 4 more.
Wait, there's more than 4 colleges in this world?
God damn it. It's good to be back.
But really, that was just you being like a shithead because you're like from the Ivy League. You mean there's more than 4 colleges, and you're just referring to like Harvard and Princeton?
That'd be the best kept secret ever. I'm Ivy League. I was like, I don't want to ruin my scumbag image.
You're one of those.
People
those
are really
SNL writers
starting
all
to
went to
believe
Harvard.
I'm a piece of shit. Sketching
All right.
out this baby teeth for Rex's book here. Sorry. I'm meaning to get it done, but a lot of family stuff keep popping up, and my life's been quite fucking insane again lately. But I'm making her real gross for you.
I saw Rex say that he had been not feeling creative, and then he's feeling creative again and doing stuff.
Good shit.
So, good to hear.
My boy!
Did you guys watch that Lou trailer I told you about?
What?
What? We don't listen to you.
I know, apparently.
I thought you said lube. What trailer?
You went to college?
Yeah, right?
You use lube?
Yeah,
Wait, you spelled your name with a
oil's
G?
cheaper.
What the fuck's going on here?
Did you
No,
say
what's the Lou? Yeah, what's the Lou trailer?
Lou
is
is
that the
that...
Finding Nemo one or whatever you were talking
No,
about?
it's that new action movie in the vein of like Nobody and John Wick and stuff, where it's Allison Janney as the badass who lives out in the woods.
Nope.
I did not look this up, and I don't remember you mentioning it.
I don't know what algorithm you've caught yourself in, Jeff, but it's a fucking mess. I have to like roll this book over itself to...
No, it's great because she's supposed to be like that like Charles Bronson out in the middle of the woods, doesn't get along with anybody, and then Jussie Smollett's sister is in it, and her kid gets, I don't know, kidnapped or something by these like Fed boys.
Yeah, black
And
people
so-
can get kidnapped too, Jeff. Jesus.
Wow, I didn't think we were going here with this stream.
I said keep it light tonight. That's not what I didn't mean.
Yeah, you got your red hat on, bro? Jeez.
Sheesh. Damn, we gotta stop talking the rest of the night.
No, I'm just kidding. We're just kidding. We don't really mean that, Jeff. We're just playing around, big guy.
Ryan doesn't actually care about minorities.
Just like Jussie Smollett.
I'm gonna get both Ryan and Jeff to never work with me again tonight.
What else has his sister been in? What would I know her from?
Yeah,
She
like
was in
how did you
Birds of
even...
Prey.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
How the fuck do you know this stuff?
She was like a child actor for a long time.
Okay. That
Geez,
answers
Spencer, you don't know
everything.
Final Four? You don't know Jussie Smollett's sister?
Yeah,
Come
dude,
on
I didn't
now.
Go to college.
don't know child
Don't make fun
actors?
of me.
All right, it's Smollett 101. Welcome.
Listen, Jeff,
welcome.
I told you not to bring it up, okay? You know I didn't go to college.
How many numbers does she have in her name?
Yeah. This is a numbers thing again?
We'll
What did
never
I
let
tell
you live it down now.
What did I tell you about how I went to college?
It's always a numbers thing.
That's going to be my new thing. I'm going to have mental breakdowns and be like, you know I didn't go to college! The fuck does he keep bringing that up for? You know, it's
We're
like a
just
huge
getting
portion of the
groceries.
population doesn't go to college, right? Oh yeah, making her gross.
But yeah, anyways. So
Yeah.
Allison
Sorry.
Janney
Saying.
has to help her fight
Back to
off
your
these fed
racist
dudes.
rant.
No, I'm being a misogynist rant. You're mixing them
Oh,
up.
sorry. You're
All
mixing
right,
them up.
So,
Continue.
Yeah, get them women. My bad.
Of course, Allison Janney is like some kind of secret badass, and so a like 60-year-old skinny woman is beating up some like 30-year-old 6'2" badass. It's hilarious.
Is this gonna be another Prey where I watch it and I like it, Jeff?
No, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be totally different.
It's not gonna be a completely reasonable movie.
No.
That
And
talk about-
not misogynist. I said the
about
same
the
thing
scene-
about Nobody, because I hate seeing fucking Bob Odenkirk being turned into a badass. Stupid.
Yeah, all that stuff, it wears so thin really quickly, and I'm like, it becomes like a fad or a trend, and then it gets beaten to death. And that's
I
like,
was really hoping that nobody. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's like the John Wick disease now of like action movies where everything is gonna be that until that starts to stop making money again. Stops being a sure bet for a while, but
Well, it's just
crowds
think of
are
like
simple.
anybody can be a fucking action star now.
well, there's not really like stars anymore. It's just like
Well, yeah, but I mean,
making
like,
this.
yeah, that anybody can be the badass in the movie now, and
Yeah,
it's like
when you can
Bob
just slip
Odenkirk
a
looked
green
terrible in that
screen
movie.
sock onto any stuntman's head now, and any actor can be anybody. It's not very hard anymore. Kind of just loses the magic and everything.
Well, and like, I've been watching those Corridor Crew stunt videos and stuff, and it's always like the same stunt dudes on every modern show and movie.
Yeah, that's what I
So
mean.
you watch like any of the shows, and they all have the exact same action scene, beat for beat.
Oh, that's been the action or the stunt scene since its inception.
The
though.
stunt scene is like extremely homogenous.
It's like small family.
Either way, though,
They're
it's
like they're like little
they were-
mafias almost.
yeah,
But either way, they were more different back in the day. Like, I'll see the exact same moves in like 5 different movies or 5 different shows.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody does that
the
thing now
same
where somebody
way
does
all the
a
time.
hard face plant. Where their legs kind of go over their head and they do a face plant. I've seen that in a million movies now.
Yeah, it's funny that stunts can be
intentional
like music
scorpion.
or art where there's like a trend.
Mm-hmm. Whenever there's
Or-
a girl, she always has to do a flying knee out of a window. I don't know why that's the move.
The shit rocks, Jeff. That's why it's the move. And it shows you their crotch really quick.
Yeah.
You should
Stunts are paid for the
appreciate.
deleted scene where you can see the crotch.
Yeah.
It's called the Perv Edition.
Yeah, that'll be a thing in like 5 years, dude. We are like degrading in rapid fashion lately.
He didn't buy a Blu-ray, he
Society.
bought a Goo-Ray.
Yeah. the beat off edition.
Do you have a copy of the Fappening cut?
I actually really like how this is turning out.
The cinematography is actually much better in that one.
You look like you're trying to keep it a secret from us, Spencer.
It's just how I have to hold this book so I don't fuck up the spine and everything. I was saying that before. I was like, I'm not trying to hide this from you guys.
Oh, see, I don't pay attention to anything. Okay, there it is. It's great.
Spooky guy. And it's coming out good because you gotta use reference.
Ugh.
Gotta keep her on hand. Yeah, I got one.
The making of that, it was hilarious. Just watching each step of the way, like
Yeah.
it was so like it doesn't take away any of the horror of the final product.
Oh, it's
but
still in the making, and it's to the point where like working on the voice. I feel like you. That's actually part of the reason I like. Granted, I'm a smoker, but that's part of the reason my voice has been so insane. Is I've been working on the voice for the short film, and like actually trying to act for it and taking it seriously as if someone else were spending their own money on this and it weren't my own project. I'm like, I want to make this as like actually creepy as possible. And we have the fallback plan of, if we don't like the dialogue or the voice acting or whatever that we come up with day of, we just cut that part of it and the audio will be more like Foley work and just like silent ambient shit and music, stuff like that. But it's definitely going to be creepy. And we got quite a bit lined up for it now. It was originally we were aiming for like 3 minutes, and I think we're aiming for more like 6 to 8 now potentially. And we're still shooting it on Super 8 because we want to be able to send it out to people and spook some dudes. And basically, if you scan Super 8 at 4K, it's essentially like the same as 2K 16 millimeter. So it's not too bad. Technically scan it at 8K and it would be fucking bonkers. It would almost look like 16 millimeter film. It'd be grainy as fuck, but
my dad's got so much footage on Super 8 because when he went to film school, everything was done on that. And,
get that shit. Cut it into a movie, Ryan. That'd be the coolest experiment ever.
Oh, it's already movies though. He made a bunch of short films and stuff like that.
Dude, release the dad pack.
Actually, I was gonna share some of it on YouTube because there's some cool like kind of trippy stuff that he did.
Stars only rapists. Sorry, I'm in chat. You need a real A-list rapist on this property. Sorry, are we talking about the script or the building itself?
Or the show. We need A-list rapists on the show. Right. Like next week, we're like, because you demanded it, we found this guy. Thanks to the police, our special guest.
Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of it too. All the gross bits up top, fat cells, and the good bits, carving. Like it's disgusting. It looks like it smells like a corpse. Little Jason mask in there.
I guess you've done all right with your horror mask when it looks like it would smell bad. You know,
yeah, dude.
That's a pretty good marker for it.
Beth fucking hates it. My cats will like hiss at me when I'm wearing it. Where I was like, oh yeah, that's a good.
Wearing it?
Well, yeah, just for fun.
Whenever I chase them around the house and they hate it.
I told you, Jeff. I'm playing him in the short film.
Yeah, but the short film's not going on while you're doing the laundry.
Yes, but I had to test fit the mask and make sure it like actually fit on my head because there's like a burlap hood underneath it, and then there's.
No, I believe you.
I have like the toddler overalls and everything that I might be getting some like embroidery or stitching done on it, so it looks more like kid overalls made for a giant man. Like I was thinking about.
And you'll never wear them again, never.
Yeah, I won't be wearing them constantly. Because I love overalls. Like I said, there's always a little part of me in every character. But yeah, no, I'm playing him in that, and I get to be a demented weirdo for it and shoot it all on Super 8, and then we're going to be sending it out to all the agents I've been harassing and all the producers I've been harassing and everyone else. Some of which have responded back to me, some of which have not. Who knows if they will? But I think we'll be able to turn some heads
orders
once we shoot some stuff. Hey man, how the fuck am I supposed to get a rep if I never reach out to them?
How am I supposed to get their address if they don't give me a restraining order?
Yeah. Listen, how am I supposed to know I'm not supposed to be there if they don't tell me? Yeah, no. We're figuring it out though. One of them, I've talked about before, and they were like all horny just because of all the comic book IP that we retain. But a lot of places just outright wanna buy you, and then if it's streaming, usually produce your own shit, if not direct it, which is cool too. But from what I'm learning, they're also not offering very good money since COVID hit. They're sort of still playing poor and acting like they're recovering from it. So they do some smaller movie or some bigger movies still every year, but you know most of the streaming services are going to do like 12 really big budget movies a year, and then they're doing a lot more small, low budget stuff. It's been real interesting. And I'm like, I'm gonna shoot some short films on film for super low budget and be like, this can still be done. Because like I've been hearing forever that film was like stupid expensive, and it's really not. Like I was thinking it was like insane amounts of money, and it's like we did the math, and like for even like overage shooting and everything, extra takes and everything like that, to shoot a feature it'd be about $7,000 with all the processing fees and scanning and everything. Maybe a little bit more depending on what we do, but obviously having more money for film and everything is better to be able to do more takes and try weird shit out. That looks dope, Ryan.
Oh, thanks. Didn't think I had anything floating around in my brain to draw on. Then right before we started, I got an idea. So
that's one angry looking bitch. I love it. I have been daydreaming about a Camp Rainbow game too. Just the idea of being chased down by Buddy endlessly is like if I could make that for myself, I would.
It's gonna be a fantasy that you ask Beth. Like, can you dress up as Buddy and chase me around?
Yeah, I want to just run around in the woods and scream like a girl. I was just thinking about the Friday the 13th game because they just announced that the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game they announced, and there's still a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game in the making from, I think, the guys who did Friday the 13th. I don't know anymore. There's a lot of them, but they're all sort of like the same game where you just like run around in the woods and get chased by a villain from whatever property. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, that would be fun to be like running around getting chased by Buddy, but I was like, I don't want to just do that same thing that every other game does. I don't have the time to develop a whole nother game. Bedazzle them overalls. Yeah, I'm going to be doing something to them. They're definitely getting like distressed and dirtied up because they look brand new, and it looks like very insane and too much of a contrast with the rest of the baby teeth outfit. That's why I originally did the test fitting and stuff like that. Just to sort of like figure out how it was all going to look. I had also dropped a bunch of weight at that point and then gained it all back drinking alcohol recently.
There you go.
Yeah, so I gotta figure that out, but being on the fatter side for this role works, but then I need to lose it all in about 6 months to go shoot a feature and not be dying constantly.
Gonna get all Chris Evans ripped. What's that his name? Captain America?
That'd be cool. Just get cracked out of my mind. Do Marvel steroids from Disney before I go out and shoot a $10,000 indie movie with a bunch of dudes.
This guy's What's like up, the guys? White Camille Nanjiani.
Yeah, I got jacked just for you guys, and they all be like, "That's weird."
We didn't ask for that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Is there a Patreon level where we don't have to see that?
Look how vascular I am.
Why does your ass have veins on it?
God damn it. I have to draw, Jeff. Fuck.
My gluteus to the maximus.
Oh my god. Ass veins. That'd be good for the horror movie. We had I found a couple really good designers and suppliers through Etsy that are just like indie creators that make like pre-made prosthetic appliances for different stuff. And there's one chick that just does like randomized bulging veins. So just get a bunch of those and we'll glue them to someone's ass. The monster makes your ass flex really hard. Yeah, we want to do, or at least I want to do a creature feature next, because I have that creature suit template basically sitting there, aching for it. He wants to be a monster. He's dressed for it. He's asking,
begging for it.
Yeah.
The way he's dressed.
Yeah, the way he's dressed. He's asking to be turned into a monster.
He's been presenting to me all night.
No one told him to walk down this alley alone.
Just laying there, not saying no.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Spencer's going for the trifecta of racist, misogynist, and the rapist all in one night.
taken down.
He's like, I think I can do this, boys. Hold on.
Turkey.
He's going the distance. Yeah, man. We're gonna make it, guys. The podcast is gonna make it. That's the new age. This band is gonna make it. My girlfriend is still gonna leave me, but the podcast is gonna make it. And won't she feel like a bitch? I feel like that's the narrative of like one host of almost every popular podcast I've ever listened to. It's like I get a couple episodes in, they're like, "Yeah, shout out to my bitch ex-girlfriend. We're making 60,000 on Patreon now." That's why we're messing up, guys. We need a fourth guy who recently went through a very motivational breakup. Did I say fifth?
No, you said fourth. You just always think about fifth.
Yeah. I was like, man, am I already that far gone? I only had one drink.
Did I just order a drink while I was trying to tell the story?
Yeah, man. Sorry, my alcoholic schizophrenia.
Did I just mumble the words old-fashioned?
Yeah, to no one. I'm ordering drinks from my cat.
He doesn't even have a cat.
Bring it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Where does cat come from?
After all these years, I've never had a cat. Wait, whose cat is this? I need to stop.
You like parched, cat? Would you like a whiskey?
Yeah, right. Cat, is this your whiskey? I'm sorry, I had some.
My apologies, good sir.
Hang on, I think this might be the cat's house. I don't know if I live here.
You're just waking up in a vet.
You've got the cone thing on around your neck.
This is the this is the office cat, and this is the office guy.
Was it good for you last night? I don't remember what happened. Was I gentle?
I just woke up in a cat bed full of cats. I never remember the sequence on the teeth I gave Buddy on the mask. Check chat here real quick. Just back to Jeff.
See if they know. You're like, yeah, hey,
right.
You guys know?
I'm gonna check chat to see if they know what's going on in my life anymore. General Piggy, thank you for backing, man. You just backed the Jeff sketch card. Wow, I could actually show off
get to
some
work,
of the other
Jeff.
sketch cards as well.
But I'm gonna outsource my sketch cards all to Spencer. So
to Javier.
Go on Fiverr. Get some like young artists in Pakistan to do it.
The funniest fucking just like test run is do a campaign where like, guys, we're doing a whole comic with. Okay, I'm done talking.
Yeah, shush.
Yeah. All right, we got a meme to ride, boys. Like,
we need a "We'll be right back" title card to play during that. It's like, hold on, let's go talk about this idea. We'll be back.
Yeah. I'm like, sketch cards, all this shit. Just the most dog shit product ever. Write a really good script for it and just Fiverr out every panel.
I love it. I also love that you're like, I'm not gonna. What's that?
A different artist on every panel.
Yeah, it's gonna be dog shit.
Like one panel is like a Disney style, one's like a caricature.
Bunch of random anime ones.
They get into that hentai, gets really weird out of nowhere.
I like too that Spencer was like tried to stop himself. He's even said like, don't talk about this idea anymore, and then laid out the idea further.
You know me, man. I can't shut the fuck up.
I know, because I've thought about making a sign for you that says "shut the fuck up," and then I was like, no, he'll read it and then he'll be quiet, and he doesn't have another sign to say, okay, now talk for a minute.
So I need to get an agent, and I need to get on a call with whoever that poor bastard ends up being, and be like, all right, man, time to fucking unload. You want scripts? Get ready.
That's why you haven't
get ready for the casting couch there.
Yeah.
That's why you haven't gotten an agent yet. You keep unloading before you actually get to the conversation.
Yeah. So what do I unload? Right here.
What do I make him?
Yeah, I do butt stuff too. I didn't ask you that.
What the fuck, man?
But
I said,
you should.
Can I see the scripts? I got the proofs in pre-press right now too. I think I mentioned that before. It got a little held up because fucking crazy dad shit and then Beth's surgery. But all of that is in order now.
And the FBI found out about it, and they were like, "We got to investigate this guy for being extremist."
And he looks like he was there on January 6th, even though he says he wasn't.
Yeah, it's bad how many of those dudes look exact. There's like 6 of those guys that got arrested that are like my doppelganger, and I was like, somehow did it. Like, that shows how few friends I have that still care enough to contact me that were probably just like, man, how did Spencer change outfits that many times at the January 6th fucking whatever the fuck you want to call it? I don't even know what to call it.
Celebration.
The day the world cried.
Celebration of freedom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Spencer kicked it off just by telling one dude, "You know, it'd be really funny," and then he just watched it unfold.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if we all just like kicked the fucking door in and went in there right now. It'd be like, fuck yeah, it would.
All he had to do was go, "I double dare you." You're like, "Shit, all right."
Oh, okay. You can see me in
Sweet.
in like
You
every
gotta do it.
video. Like, oh, okay, we're doing it. This is just a joke, guys. I'm in the back of just both hands, like, everybody settle down.
So that reminded me of Pelosi because they went in her office. Did you hear about her husband?
Oh
Not
yeah,
that we want to
now.
with the DUI.
Yeah, he got in a car accident and he was drunk driving.
More like,
and it's all on it's all on body cam footage and stuff like that.
That rocks.
And
Does
it's
he
all
offer
gone
to blow
now.
the cops?
Wait, what's all gone?
It's all gone. It's over. No
like
charges, nothing. It disappeared.
Convenient.
She whipped up those titties for those officers and
Yeah.
let them go, boys.
Yeah, them Pelosi bombs.
She's like, Nancy Reagan wasn't the only Nancy known for give and go BJs.
She
Get over
walked
here,
in,
boys.
gunned down the whole department.
You have a cup for my
Yeah.
tea?
Nancy style. She went full Nancy Reagan on the whole goddamn department.
It was just titty fucking everywhere.
Oh, God.
Headshotted half the department. You hear the tumbleweeds rolling by?
Man, I wish I could draw guns from reference still. I used to be able to draw a bunch of different handguns without reference.
I was gonna say, I wish I could draw.
And now I'm like, wait, what are the proportions? I forget.
I have a really good book for that too. It's, I think, actually like a catalog for guns, but I got it like Barnes and Noble like 15 years ago or something, and then I got a more updated version, and I misplace both of them constantly. But it's like my most referenced book. I think it's actually over there. I'll grab it in a second. I think it's just called like Guns Illustrated or some shit like that. But it's fantastic.
Now you need a reference book on where to leave your gun books.
Yeah, I need to draw a map for all of my reference books. That totally blends with my kind of autism, where Beth would be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, drawing myself a map.
Can't come to bed yet. I got a map to make. She's like, all right.
She's like, for shit, I should just know where it is, because I'm a grown-ass man. It's my life. She came downstairs the other day. I was just doing math in a notebook and like talking to myself. Oh, also,
you just beautiful minder.
for a character in the upcoming feature, a character needs to cry in multiple scenes, and the other dudes were like, "There's no way we'll be able to cast someone to do that, and no one in the crew can do it." So I have been learning how to cry on command, and it is going way too well.
Like, just thinking about his childhood.
Yeah, dude, I had a full-blown meltdown the other day as Beth came home from work, and she was like, "Is everything all right?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm practicing crying for a movie." She was like, "Wow, it's going too well." I was like, "Yeah, I feel insane right now."
I just imagine you dying, and then I cry. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that."
That's the kind of stuff you have to do. I was like reading all these acting coaching things and stuff, and there's like all these different beliefs and ways you can get into it and everything. And I just found a headspace real quickly and went there, man, and fucking lost it right as Beth was coming home and was like, "Whoa, I didn't know I could do that." And Beth was like, "Are you all right?" And then I was able to do it 2 more times that night with Beth in the room while I was just reciting lines from another film, was able to make myself cry on command. And we're not talking
Guys, I can have nervous breakdowns now.
We're talking like full-blown fucking meltdown of tears. And I was like, shit, am I going to get into acting? Like,
Then I remembered that one time when I was 10 and we had no more Hot Pockets left. There's no
more,
like,
I'm just going to be the crying guy. Yeah, all my thoughts are incredibly fat.
Yeah, none of the real tragedies in your life have affected you. It's all these little things.
Yeah. Where do you go to, Spencer? I go to a place where I'm thinking, why the fuck am I on this set right now? I want to be eating pancakes.
Well, I think we always all want to be eating pancakes.
And that's why I cry.
That's my secret, Beth. I have so many memories of not having Hot Pockets.
Yeah, I'm always fat. Yeah, no, but I was like, yeah, so I think I can pull that off.
But no, I'm depressed.
Yeah, no, I'm a fucking mess.
So not only can I act, but I need help.
What's up, Indie Wrestling Aces? Yeah, my whole thing too was I was like, okay, so I can do it off camera. Will I be able to do it with 9 other dudes in the room while we're filming it with a bunch of lights on me?
Come on, you homo, cry.
Yeah,
you gotta test
I was like, I'm gonna need all the dudes to berate me to get into my mental space for it, and then I'm just gonna be like the worst person to be around the whole 2 weeks where they're shooting the movie. That Low-Res has coined my script, Sad Dad.
You gotta test yourself by going to like the grocery store and like checking out and like, will that be paper or plastic? Paper.
Yeah, just having meltdowns everywhere. Dude, that is a good idea.
Sir, are you okay? You're just a pussy.
Yeah, right? A little bit of both. Yeah, no, but we were like, let's do something like really gnarly if we can. We're still looking into seeing if we can cast, a real actor, because I would rather just be behind the camera.
Crying.
Yeah.
He's still crying, but
I'd rather cry behind the camera. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. I don't remember what brought me to here. But yeah, that's...
Oh, I thought he meant like, why am I getting so personal with you jackasses?
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
I know why I'm telling you guys this.
Yeah. You're just gonna make fun of me. Yeah. Like the whole point of this.
Wait a second.
Yeah, no, but I have been like truly like practicing trying, because I'm like, a lot of people, like if we do actually get to go out to that cabin and everything, which basically as of a couple days ago we officially have it. We don't have the locked in date yet, but we do have the cabin as a location for our next film, so we basically have the Evil Dead set up for a low-budget horror movie, and we were like, you can't pass that opportunity up for a free fucking cabin in the woods for 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, I got your cabin for you, boy. Nah,
yeah, I was like, we're going out to get murdered.
come on now.
That's why I was like, man, it's not going to be that hard to act like we're terrified and all fucked up when we're literally out in a terrifying, fucked up situation for anyone that doesn't know how to handle their shit. I mean, I'm going to be fine. I'd probably kill like 6 of the dudes I'm living with before they could do anything to me.
You're already plotting murdering everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, if anybody snaps, I'll just kill everybody.
That's how Spencer picks teammates to work with. He's like, all right, can I get away before anyone else in this room? Yes, all right, you're all hired.
We already joked about doing like a found footage meta movie like that, like This Is the End, but just a slasher flick with the forgotten genres dudes. And just have them all get murdered off one by one. That would almost be more hilarious. We make it super meta, and the weird dude from Death Curse that they had on their podcast a couple of times murders all of them. And then we'd be like, and now for press, you guys don't do the podcast for the next 3 months. You're dead.
This will be bigger than when people believe the Blair Witch story stuff.
Yeah, we pull a cannibal holocaust and sell the movie on me actually killing them, but not really. Wink, wink. Haha.
Once again, not a bad idea, but you just played your entire hand live.
Yeah, I just spoiled the movie live. But we got plenty of ideas, boys. I'm really, really stoked to see what happens with the festival stuff on their first one, though, Mass State Lottery.
Dude, I can't wait to see
that movie. Looks so good.
The trailer looks amazing, and
wacky.
Yeah, I was not just saying that because we're friends with the guys.
Yeah.
No, I was like I knew they were like, filmmakers and stuff, but it's like a lot of indie films don't really have like the greatest cinematography or anything like that. So I wasn't expecting like something as gorgeous as they made.
Yeah, beautiful.
I told them, I was like completely honest with you guys when I got back from the shoot and everything. I was like, it felt a lot like a real life version of the same shit that we do, and it was like incredibly gay and hilarious. It's just a bunch of dudes packed into small places, like doing whatever the fuck they want to do and not answering to anyone else. And the only thing I'm really worried about right now, because I'm trying to help them get into festivals and do everything I can for them. I'm not officially a producer or anything on it, but I'm just trying to help them out as much as possible. And I know how fucking difficult it is to get into festivals if you're not trying to go off of some sort of preachy socio-political angle right now. Some of them even just have them baked into their requirements for entry right now, which is pretty shitty. But we're gonna enter into a couple of them, and I'm just like, the climate for selling a movie these days seems like dog shit. I understand more Hollywood people coming back into comics and things when I know what you can do in crowdfunding if you have a name and an audience already, and knowing what you can make selling a movie. Finding out from multiple sources that the average right now, say you have a finished movie and you go to Netflix to sell them your little indie movie that doesn't have any big names attached to it or anything, you're gonna get 35,000, I think, is the high end, and that's for them to own your movie. That's not just to stream rights. That's your movie's now a Netflix original that they're going to release at some point.
I like how Spencer keeps going. It's 30,000. Waiting for our reaction. You're not going to get any more.
Never have a physical release. It's fucking, it's bonkers to me. I've been learning about it, and then the potential to never have a physical release if you go that route is wacky to me. I'm I want to shoot a film on film and then actually physically release it. And I'm if you sold at a festival and they picked it up and some distributors we fucking love this, but we only want to release it on Netflix, I'd be that kind of defeats the purpose of me shooting the whole thing on film and making it look a certain way on purpose. What is up, Ginge? Welcome back. Randy, good to see you. Randy
Thumbs
said
up,
that's
Randy.
cool, Ryan. That lighting looks gnarly too. Jeff is fucking cranking through them tonight. Jeff's cranking.
I haven't
down
been looking at
hard.
what you guys are doing at all. Sorry, I've been so focused on this
cranking
one.
it all night. Just that long crank.
I took a quick smoke break. I also realized we're also over an hour, but we did do a little talk beforehand, our hangout. I'm ranting about movie stuff. I gotta sell this fucking movie, man.
I can go for 20 more minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can go a little longer. Then I gotta get back to reading and working on shit. I really want them to do a crowdfund campaign. I don't know if they're going to for it. I know I've told you guys this.
Well, tonight when you wish upon your little star, make a special wish.
Yeah. It's like partially because I think they do really well, and partially for the selfish reason of like I want a physical copy of the movie I worked on.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The quality of the trailer made me think, oh shit, Spencer might be really good with special effects if the guys that made this actually hired him to do their special effects.
And you want to know how I felt? I was like, God damn, I suckered the shit out of these guys. Like, I was like, what a fucking dope movie I'm in. Like, I showed Beth and she was like, God damn. I was like, yeah, fucking suckers. No, like,
first time losers.
I feel like I've thanked Lorez a billion times. It was like very thankful and like blown away that I was even asked. And I know like they were obviously on no budget, and I was promising fucking insanity for next to nothing, and basically threw in a little bit of my own money out of pocket because I wanted to help them and I wanted their movie to be as cool as possible. And I was like, I don't care if my shit even got cut from the final movie. I got to like chip in, be on set for a day, and see a lot of behind the scenes, learn a little bit just from like seeing low res directing and stuff and how they work, and meet all those dudes finally. They're all great fucking people. Like it was like a lot of fun to work with them. They took the utmost care of us too when we were there. They were very kind to us in any way they could possibly be on the tight budget they were on. But they're rad dudes, and we knew the movie was gonna be like funny and everything when we were on set, and like trying not to laugh, just like witnessing things under the weird context of just like being there and not knowing how it's gonna come together. And now seeing it come together is like surreal. Like it's that like sinking in moment of like, oh yeah, shit, this is like a real thing. Which I've had with the comics and stuff like a million times. You have like a new issue come out. Like I just had it again with Cade where I'm like, fuck yeah, man. It's like a drug, but with a movie that I was such a small part of, it's like, it's very surreal. Like I still keep going back and looking at the trailer and being like, holy shit. And I just got to kill a guy, and I know early on I just gave him like some tips on like different blood stuff to look for. I don't know if he used any of that, but I think he ended up getting some pre-bottled stuff. But I like told him about like scab blood and different shit like that. Just sort of answered any questions he had when they were doing like insert shots and stuff. Because I know he did quite a bit of it was like basically him like shooting guerrilla style on the go. I think he shot some stuff at his own like place. Lots of I think stolen locations and things, like real old school like 70s style auteur directing. Yeah. It's the kind of shit I like, the kind of shit we talk about and praise all the time. If you ever want to see how hard the festival scene is, there's a 2009 documentary called Officially Rejected. I will definitely have to check that out. Thank you, Randy. I'm trying to soak up all that stuff as much as possible right now. Like, there seems to be like a thought process with a lot of people I'm seeing where like they think it's still like the 90s where like Tarantino got found and stuff, and that festivals are still that big. But I'm learning that's not really the case, and a lot of people seem to get really like embittered from festivals. It has a lot of similarities with crowdfunding in that regard. where it seems like some people like actually get picked up and for like a festival and end up like biting off more than they can chew. Not saying that that's what these guys are going to get into. I'm actually, we talked about it. I think it would be great if they could, like, if they got into either like the big two in America, South by Southwest or Sundance. Like, I think South by Southwest is the better. I just think the crowd fits better and everything for it. Sundance seems like fancier these days. They're making a youthful movie, a movie for the kids. No, no, they're making a movie for a younger crowd though. Them cool nihilist Gen Z kids and the millennials. I'm just saying nonsense now. Both of those rock, Jeff. That also rocks Ryan.
Thank you. Is it obvious what's going on?
Oh, that you guys are trying to shut down for the night?
No. I meant in my piece. Is it obvious? Like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's looking through the glory hole.
Exactly. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, that guy is forcing her with his hand to look through the glory hole.
Just suck it.
Is that what the hole in Buddy's mask is called? The glory hole?
Yeah, no.
It is now. Look out for issue 2 coming soon. Takes a weird turn.
I got a documentary to track down tonight now. Yeah, and I hope you all buy the fucking movie if they do a crowdfund. I'm gonna be harassing everyone. Try and get them on. I want to get that inside scoop, like we're like a late night talk show. Get a fresh new scene to show our audience. I'll wear a suit that night.
A skin suit.
That'd be fun. I'll be James Corden for a night.
Oh no, you're out of death curse if you do that.
Yeah, no, where's skin suit with James Corden printed on it?
I'm a fat British asshole.
If you skin James Corden and wear his suit, I'll make you president.
It's funny too. I don't think Rex was here tonight, and I sketched his baby teeth. That's hilarious. It's been a good time.
Oh, I forgot the character's name was Baby Teeth for a second. I was like, you drew whose baby teeth?
Yeah, I sketched Rex's baby teeth.
Rex still has all his baby teeth.
Yeah. He's all, can I get a commission? Can you draw these?
We'll share the campaign.
Could you draw me eating steak? I've never been able to my entire life.
We just hit another nice little milestone there.
Oh, I was thinking he has them like in a bag. You're saying he still has his baby teeth like in his head.
Yeah, he's a grown man, but still has his baby teeth. We hit 75 backers tonight, thanks to General Piggy. 633%. I think this is refreshed all the way, right? Yeah, 75. 31.68. 62 days. I got real dyslexic real quick. 26 days left on the campaign. You can get both books. You can get all sorts of sweet sketch cards. I can actually show off some of the sketch cards real quick too. The link is in the description. I don't want to bore you guys with it though, but you can go check it out yourselves. They're on newsprint. They look cool as shit. And we are getting the proofs set up. Well, I've been working on it this week, and they should be hopefully sent out tomorrow afternoon sometime so I can get them as soon as possible. And we actually got surprise proof for another variant that isn't listed on the campaign yet, but will be soon if I like the proof when it comes in. So yeah, things are going really well, and shit looks awesome. Once the proofs are in, there'll be an update and everything, and those will go up on there. You'll get real photo evidence of how the proofs actually physically look, a physical representation of them, not just a bullshit 3D render picture or whatever that we design in Adobe. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there for the night. Jeff got 2 really cool ones in. I finished I did Rex's sketch. I gotta ink that. I'll have to ink that other buddy later. But we got some good sketching in tonight. Ryan did a really cool Shannon. Always got these fucking cool ass, the best concepts for compositions, man.
Let's do a couple close-ups on stuff, not just for mine, but like I can barely see Jeff's.
Ryan needs to be working in like a movie poster design.
Yeah.
For over in Italy.
Oh yeah, I need to look into that.
Oh, yeah, can you make Shannon topless in this scene? Actually.
Yeah, Italy would love that.
Make it Italian. That's our new word for. Can you make him topless? Can you make it Italian?
Yeah, like Greek it.
Bigger skin tone.
Oh, Jeff's not flipped anymore. Damn, those came out cool as shit, and that knife is huge.
Dude, that's a thick boy.
Yeah, that knife is the size of Hank.
It's just all camera angles. It's actually a smaller knife.
It's a 3-incher.
He had to take that picture a few times.
Don't be so humble, Jeff.
Out eye too, and then I got my dog shit.
That was a girthy blade. Oh, that's not dog shit.
No, it's disturbing.
It's like, yeah. Whoa.
Baby's better.
Yeah, that's more disturbing.
Baby's great.
Yeah, and razor blades in my head from Donnie Goodman. I almost said Goldberg for some reason.
Wow,
Donnie
they're all
Goodman.
the same to you, huh?
Yeah, right. Really cool little collection of short stories, obviously horror short stories that Rex won. I almost just said his real name, but I'll be finishing inking that sometime this week and get that out to Rex with all of his City of Rot stuff as well. I messed up the name, Official Rejection. Even better, coming in to correct it in the clutch.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we'll call it there though. It's been a good week. I might be streaming more throughout the week because I got time to occupy. I got a girlfriend laid up relaxing after surgery, so I'm going to be working on comics and trying to get shit done, promoting our books, promoting that movie. If you guys haven't seen it already, go check out the Mass State Lottery trailer. It's really cool. Actually, I can we'll pull that up real quick. We'll close on that.
Yeah, do that. Maybe we should have one of those guys on soon to talk about it.
Yeah, I was talking to Hans and Low-Res about doing that soon. I keep oscillating back and forth between calling him Jay and calling him Low-Res because he's credited on the film by his real name now, so fucks me up. But
oh yeah, it fucked me up too when I saw it. I was like, "Who's Jay?" And I'm like, "Oh wait, it has to be him."
It's like Jay Corrales. What the fuck? It's like, who the fuck is that? But yeah. Oh, what are we at now? Whoa! Hang on now.
So I just got monkeypox. Just found one.
Yep.
No, this shit was at 3,000 views last night. Whoa! I don't know if he's seen that yet. Dude, it was at 3,000 views at 4 this morning. I literally texted him and was like, "Congrats, dude! The trailer broke 3,000" because we were talking about shit, and it's at 6,300 right now. It literally
your girlfriend's meowing for you.
Yeah, it doubled in views. I was like, "Is this an error, or did it really blow up that fuck yeah, man? That's awesome."
That's great.
Kick ass. I'm stoked for the dudes, man. Yeah, we'll make this full screen real quick and we'll wrap on this boys. So when this trailer's over, boys, we're out of here. Take it easy.
Thanks everybody.
And I will drop the link for it in chat if you want to check it out yourself. Yeah. It's always worth it.
Back when I was with the department, every so often you'd find yourself burying your nose in something interesting, let's say. And so you'd drag it back to the precinct, and it would just disappear.
Mr. Rathke, I'm not under any illusion that my son is guaranteed to be found alive. If that's the case,
I'm not looking to cause trouble.
I want to know who's responsible.
The man I've been hired to track down is Devlin Cabrera.
You waited for me?
A serial cheater. There's something about these boys that is communicating to him. That they want to be murdered.
Mom still talking shit about me?
Just about all the time.
What exactly did you see?
What do you need this for?
I'm depressed.
I don't know what you were expecting to do here, Refky.
Please just pull the car over. Please. Pull the car over.
The rats have more social prowess than the people do. It's horrible.